What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. It's Monday, which means we got brand new AKA cards in the game. In today's video, we're going to go over those new cards. We got 3 Real Deals LTDs and packs as well, and the content schedule for this week, that's where we're going to start. Notice at the top of it here, no morning episodes of GMM this week. The only GMM show is going to be April 10th, which is Wednesday, and it's going to be in the evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you scan down a little bit further, there it is. The Ring of Honor promo is coming back for a second year in a row. I'm going to drop a separate video going over what to expect and what exactly is the Ring of Honor promo, because that's been a question I've been getting a lot over the last like 48 hours or so. So I'm going to drop a video of predictions and explaining it and what to expect and all of that. So those reveals for that promo, which is going to be dropping on Thursday, are likely going to be April 10th, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's it. No morning GMMs. So we got AKA Cruise today. Also notice here and in the tweet that EA sent out along with this content schedule, no mention of this being the final AKA drop. So today is the day that you can earn a free AKA card if you've been playing through all of the solos and get to the 30 tokens. But it looks like more AKA cards are going to be on the way. So I'll talk about what you should do with those tokens, but just know that it appears this promo is not over. Weekly wildcards will be dropping on Wednesday. Curious to see how they handle the reveals since there's not going to be a GMM show Wednesday morning. Do they tweet out everything Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, or only still give us a couple and then we got to find out the others when they drop in game? Remember, all content Monday through Friday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when Ring of Honor will drop on Thursday. And of course on Saturday we got Ultimate Legends, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Don't expect that promo to come to an end anytime soon. That one will probably go all the way to late June, early July. If you're in the Madden 24 VIP beta program, you should have gotten a reward pack today. Inside of that pack, you're going to get a Real Deals VIP pack. As far as how you get into VIP, it's just something by invite only. I don't know what the requirements or what they looked at to invite people into it, whether it's the amount of money you spend. I've had people say that there's no money spent and they got into it. I don't know if it's based on how many hours you play. I literally have no idea. But the pack that came out today for VIP members, again, is a Real Deals pack. I saw that some people got 92s from it. I got this 95 overall non-B&D Terry Bradshaw. Very curious to see if anybody got a 98 or even a 99 from it. If you're in the VIP, let me know down below in the comment section what you got out of your pack today once you open it. Let's go ahead and go over the new AKA cards. We got 2 set cards, 1 LTD of course, and 4 LTDs are in packs right now. So if you're up to date on your AKA crew solos, and there was an issue early last week where the 4 or 6 solos that you could play through weren't granting the tokens, that one is fixed now. If you were in that time frame on when you were supposed to get the tokens and you didn't, I've had some people tell me that replaying the solo actually made the reward pop up. A lot of you have also told me that didn't happen, so I don't know what's going on with it. EA certainly has not have addressed it, unfortunately, and at this point, I don't know if they're ever going to. We'll see. Maybe we get a tweet from them, but today's new set cards should give you new solos, and playing through these solos along with all of the other available solos will now give you the 29th and 30th AKA Cruise tokens, which means that you can redeem them for a free card. Now, there is another issue going on where some of you have tokens sitting in your binder, but they won't go into the set. Again, I have no idea what's going on with that or why it happened, and also EA has not addressed it, but I wanted to bring it up in case you're in that boat to let you guys know about it. Playing through today's solos gives you an additional 24 stars. And again, if you look through the milestone rewards, you can see everything that you get, whether it's AKA Cruise tokens, there's coin rewards in here, there's fantasy packs, and I believe if you're up to date now, you should be able to hit all the way down to that 360 star reward. So everything before this is what you can earn, including the 29th and 30th tokens, and we should continue to get more content from this promo over the next several weeks. So that means there's going to be more opportunity to earn tokens if you're short some, or you got the issue where they're stuck in your binder and you can't use them. And also with today's cards, I don't think anybody out there is worth using your tokens on. So I was going to do a separate video on it. And once you get to those 30 tokens, if you scroll down here, you take a look, you have the BND AKA Cruise Champion token exchange. You can see I'm 20 tokens short. There are ways to get tokens outside of the solo challenges through various pack offers that we've been getting every single Monday. If you're no money spent, obviously you're not going to get any from there. But today's new cards are going to be Kirk Cousins and Cam Jordan. Jordan, both of them 98 overalls. To complete their set, you got 4 95 overalls from any of the AKA cruise drops, and then 1 player-specific 95. So you got Kirk Cousins 95, and then Cam Jordan has his own individual 95 that you would need to go ahead and complete his set. As far as the best ones to use your tokens on, Kirk Cousins is decent, but he doesn't have a good release, so I'd stay away from that. Peyton Manning is probably going to be the better option at quarterback, but in order to get the good version of Peyton with the plus 15 speed and the extra discounted abilities, it's still going to cost you a lot, even just getting one of the Peytons for free. So I just don't think it's worth it for Peyton, Eli, or Kirk. Cam Jordan's actually a pretty good card because he's going to get Unstoppable Force for the X Factor, and he gets double or nothing for 1 AP. But is he truly going to be worth spending all of those tokens on for a pass rusher? Probably not. Kelsey and Amon-Ra St. Brown might be your best 2 options, and anything below a 98 overall, I wouldn't waste the tokens on. So to me, for the players available, these 6 here at the top row, I would be saving my tokens for next Monday or the Monday after that eventually, probably in the very near future, maybe even next Monday. Now that we have Ring of Honor dropping this Thursday, we could see 99 overall champions. And if that's the case, you know, those tokens are going to be better off used on those players. So as far as the new cards go, as I mentioned, I kind of already mentioned Cam Jordan's ability stack, Unstoppable Force, double or nothing. Really good combination there. It's only going to cost you the 1 AP. With his Unstoppable Force, it's going to start on for 6 plays, goes away and comes back. You can also try out Colossus. To me, Unstoppable Force worked better, but he has the option between the 2 there, which is going to make him pretty good. Also worth noting that if you combine Cam Jordan and Kirk Cousins, well, just having one of them gives you +5 to agility, change of direction, +4 to spin move and juke move, and having both of them is going to give you +10 to agility, 13 to change of direction, 8 to spin move, and 4 to acceleration. Now, do any of those things really matter on a quarterback and a left end? Honestly, not too much, especially because Kirk Cousins is not really a mobile quarterback. He does have 89 speed. Cam Jordan, again, gets that double or nothing for 1 AP. They also gave him Edge Threat Elite if you want to try that for 1 AP. No Outsiders is 0, so you can use that for free. Actually not a bad card. I think probably the most slept on card that's going to come out today. Kirk Cousins has the generic 2 release, unfortunately, which is not a good one. You can still try it out. He gets Pass Lead Elite as an X Factor, but for 1 AP, I just don't think it's going to be worth it, considering it's not turned on for the entire game. The route that I would go if you're going to use this card is Set Feet Lead for 1 AP, Hot Route Master for 1 AP, and then you would have to spend 2 AP on Gunslinger. If you don't need Hot Route Master, you can actually go Set Feet Lead and Gunslinger for a total of 1 AP, which wouldn't be bad at all. So either 4 AP for the triple stack or 1 AP for the double stack there. Again, you're going to have to deal with that generic 2 release. I might give this card a try just simply for the fact that he gets some decent ability discounts, but we'll have to see how that release plays out. And the LTD this week is Terry McLaurin, which is pretty expensive right now. Content's been out for a little bit over a half hour, and he's actually a lot more expensive than I predicted here, or expected, I should say. No way would I ever pay that much for this card, but if he gets closer to that 1 million coin range, he actually is going to be worth it, because you take a look at the attributes alone are really good. 99 stock speed, route running and catching are all very great, but he's got some really, really good abilities and X Factors, mostly abilities. But if you take a look at his X Factor here, he's going to get Yak 'em Up for free to start off, Double Me for free to start off, or Third Down Threat, which is going to be a waste. But Yak 'em Up and Double Me, yeah, are going to be really good there. And then the abilities that he gets, it's kind of like the Randy Moss earlier, a couple days ago, who gets Jukebox for 0 AP, makes him really good after the catch. Scary Terry gets Evasive for 0 AP. Run Off Elite for 0 is good if you like to run the ball. And Red Zone Threat is really good as well. So like Red Zone Threat and Evasive for a total of 0 AP on a guy who I believe is 6 foot even and gives you stock 99 speed. This is one of the best wide receivers in the game, easily. We also got 3 LTDs from the Real Deals promo, which is all but over, but these new cards would be part of it. So you got Bob Golick over here at defensive tackle. They didn't give him Unstoppable Force as the X Factor there, so that's not going to be good for him. And then his discounted abilities, remember, you need an upgrade token to access these, but he gets Unpredictable for 0 or Double or Nothing for 1. And then the buckets where you can get 2 of the 3, you got Interior Threat, Inside Stuff, or Under Pressure. So pretty good setup there if you want want to go like inside stuff and double or nothing for 2 AP, but he just doesn't get the good X factor, I would just go out there and use Mean Joe Green at the end of the day. He's going to be better at defensive tackle than that card, in my opinion. We got Ed O'Neill. It's not the Al Bundy Ed O'Neill that we wanted. It's still a middle linebacker, but they did go ahead and correct his team chemistry and put Steelers on there instead of Lions, so they kind of got it right, but it just would have been better to see a running back card. This one's not bad. I like the dual threat X factor. It's basically knockouts in the form of an X factor here. I think I had it on the Mr. Monday Night card earlier in the year, and it was really, really helpful. So that's going to have to use one of your 3 X factor slots, but the good news is that it's not going to take up any AP when you have it activated if you go with the Showtime 2 option. Again, you need the token for that. Unstoppable Force on this card would be stupid. Okay, I thought that was going to be one of the pre-lits, but it's just a regular X factor. As I say, I don't know why they would have did that. Abilities wise, I would have loved to see a mid-zone KO for 0 and then a Lurk Artist for 0. You know, the dual threat will kind of suffice over the mid-zone, but you got to use one of those X factor slots. So that's kind of an L there, but Secure Tackler for 0, Lurk Artist for 0, that's what I would rock on him. Edge Threat on a middle linebacker is stupid, and I don't know what his man coverage is going to be. It actually is 95, so that's not terrible. Mid-route KO isn't bad if you find yourself putting your linebackers in man coverage situations a lot. So I like that card a lot. That's a pretty good one there. And then the third 99 overall is going to be John Amos at running back. He's going to give you stock 99 speed, so pretty good attributes aside from the trucking on this one. His X Factor slot is Threat Detector, which is kind of interesting. This is a really, really good ability. Putting it as an X Factor on offense, could be a little bit glitchy there. If you have an X Factor slot open, this allows you to basically see when your opponent is blitzing or who's blitzing on 3rd and 4th downs, which is really, really good to have. Spin Cycle for 0. Spin moves are incredibly underrated. I use them a lot. I'll have a compilation of some moves that I made with the spin move coming up soon. So I'd be curious to see how that plays with just a regular spin move in that ability. He does get Jukebox for 0, which is really good. And you got all 3 of these options in 2 different buckets. I wouldn't spend the 1 AP on either of these. So basically for this card, I'd probably go Jukebox and Spin Cycle, which is basically evasive altogether. So in other words, he's getting evasive for 0 AP, but you have to do it in the form of 2 separate abilities, and obviously no Angry Runs X Factor on this card. So those are the cards that came out today. Let's jump on over to the store. To close this video out, you got 2 89 plus B&D players for 1 coin. Not a bad option there for some easy training. AKA Cruise Fantasy Pack, $25, gives you your choice of 191 plus. You get 2 random options. You get to pick one. Same thing, but a 95 plus. You get 2 cruise tokens and then another 95 plus slot. So basically 1 guaranteed 91 and 2 95s plus 2 tokens for $25. Might not be a bad idea if you're going after any of the cards that came out today. The $100 bundle, I'll show it to you, but I would stay far away from this one. The cards that came out today aren't that good to be dropping $100. Not when we have the Ring of Honor promo that's going to be dropping on Thursday. And then there is a Real Deals limited opportunity pack, $25, 3 92 plus players, and then 1 either 95 or 99. There's no 98 in here. It does give you a Showtime token if you're, trying to save time and not knock out the objectives and just get the tokens from a pack. Probably not a bad idea for $25, but I'll stay put on both of these for this week because, again, we got Ring of Honor dropping in a couple days, and I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of really good 99 overall cards. That's it for now. Again, we'll be back with a video later this evening going over what to expect from the Ring of Honor promo, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.